Which part of San Francisco did you live?
First, I live in downtown San Francisco. Almost next to the gay community in Castro.
Uh, were you aware of Manila Town in San Francisco?
Yes.
Well, what can you tell me about that?
Oh, there's a lot of, they call it Natoma Street. There's a they call it Manila Town because mostly Filipino people stay over there because of the cheap rent, and also they work in the hotels, and it's only, they don't have to ride the transportation because the hotels are close nearby. They just walk, going to work.
Did you hang around there?
Yes.
What did you do there?
Oh, we drink liquor with some of my friends over there. Oh,
Do you have any stories, any fond memories about Manila Town?
no,
You just drank and
yeah, that's it.
how was there a lot of Filipinos there?
Yes. Nowadays, no more Filipino over there. No more Manila Town.
Was that the only Filipinos you know of over there in Manila Town? What about Daly City and other cities that had Filipinos?
Yeah, eventually those Filipinos who was successful, they try to move in Daly City because during that time the real estate is cheap, and then you can buy a house over there. Then there's a lot of Filipinos they like Daly City, and a lot, mostly now Filipinos mostly they live over there in Daly City.
So, with your immigration, when you came here, were you an illegal immigrant? Were you a legal immigrant?
I am a legal immigrant because my parents petitioned me.
Illegal or legal?
Legal.
What about your parents? How did they get there?
My parents, my mother, my sister petitioned my mother to stay in the United States because during that time my sister's having a hard time babysitting my sister children, so they need my mother to go over there to babysit my sister children. And eventually my mother became a US citizen, then my mother petitioned us to immigrate to USA.
So you're in a path to citizenship?
Yeah.
Were you having problems speaking English in America?
No.
Because they taught you English in the Philippines?
Yes. But first, my English is not fluent. But eventually, as the years goes on, my English become fluent.
What were some of the goals you had living in America?
Oh, my goal is to have a good job, a good I have to buy a house so that when I bring my wife and my kid, I can we have a house to settle, and that goal, lucky for me, I was able to do it.
So, how did you find your wife? What's the story behind that?
I found my wife when I immigrated in the United States. When I left the Philippines, I'm courting my wife, my future wife, in the textile company. Then I told my wife that I'm leaving to immigrate to the United States. Then I told her I gotta come back if she gonna accept me as her boyfriend. If she likes me, I'm gonna come back and marry her and bring her to United States. And eventually that happened. When I immigrated, I stayed for 1 year there, and then I come back to the Philippines and married my wife. Then after a year, I have a son. While I'm still working in United States, my wife and my kids was left behind. After 4 years, I petitioned them to migrate here in the United States, and now they are over here.
Was it hard? How did you keep in contact with your wife, with mom?
By telephone. By telephone.
When did you marry her?
1980.
Did you marry her in the Philippines?
Yeah.
When did she immigrate here?
1985.
When did you have your son, your first son?
Where? 81. 1981.
In America or Philippines?
Philippines. Then I petitioned him and her mom after 4 years. Then they immigrate over here.
Did you have any other kids?
No? Yeah, when I came here, when me and my wife settled down, I have 2 more kids. Yeah, Chesler and Angeline. 1 girl and 1 boy.
What about making friends in America? Did you have a hard time?
Making friends in America is very, very hard because mostly people are working and you can only hang out. You can only hang out with them in the weekend, and it's very hard to have a friend. And then when I start working with the United States Postal Service, I start having friends of my co-workers. That's the only friendship I have is my co-workers.
What other jobs did you have?
The first job I have is doorman of a condominium and laboratory tinter in a glass company and a busboy of a restaurant. The first 2 years when I was immigrating in USA is that I have 3 jobs. So that to support my dream, my dream to buy a house, a car, that I did that for 3 years without any day off on a week, on 1 week. I worked 7 days a week with 3 jobs. My regular job is a laboratory tinter in a glass company. And after 8 hours there, I go to a restaurant and work as a busboy for 4 hours. Then I go home and sleep. And on weekends, I work as a doorman in a condominium in downtown San Francisco. So I have 3 jobs in a week.
How much money were you making altogether?
On that time is, I think the hourly salary is $8 an hour. So I'm making maybe around $100 a day, plus on the weekend, it's maybe around $120 a day.
How is that compared to the Philippines?
Oh, it's very, the difference is very, it's uncomparable.
How much did you make in the Philippines?
In the Philippines, oh, you only earn like on my time over there is you make only